What makes the baby? If you're talking about a baby, you're not talking about a goof. A baby starts off being a person without a goof. Because from the first second that a baby is conceived, he's an entire person, and there's no goof. And even through the 9 months, how much of a goof is it already? It's kam gam. Hardly, certainly the first 40 days, the first 3 months, there's no body to really speak of, and yet there's a whole person. So making a baby means making a person, a life, a nefesh. Not the nefesh alikis that comes mulmaila, but the nefesh abahamis, the Adam. Life is, more than anything else, life is pleasure. Tainug. Tainug is the beginning of life. Then comes Rotzen, then comes Keiches Pnimim, Seichel, Midas. But be'etzem, life means Tainug. How do you make a life? Not from your goof. Or it says that the baby comes from the brain of the father. What part of the brain? Chachma or Bina? It comes from a pilpul or from a kal v'chemer. It doesn't come from the intelligence of your brain. It comes from the tainug of the brain. Tainug comes from the lachluchis of the brain. That's why when a person is like not very excited or doesn't have too much hana, kind of a tzakrach on the guy, what do you call that? You call that atrukene. Why is that? Even in English, it's dry humor. Tainug is housed in the liquid, in the fluid, primarily the fluid of the brain. That's why Tainug is in Chachma. Einig is in Chachma. But it's in the Lachluchis. That Tainug, which is the Tainug of life, can make another life. That's why making a baby is connected to a tainug. The issue, the problem, the concern is there are different tainugim. If you make a baby with the wrong tainug, it's not the right ingredients. So just a little bit of a nasty machshava. One of the things you're not allowed to do is you're not allowed to be with your wife when you're angry at her. Who would? Why would a man be with his wife so close and intimate when he's angry at her? If you say don't do it, nobody would do it. No, they would. A man would be intimate with his wife even when he hates her. Why? What's his einig? What's his tainug? The tainug is a little bit nitzochen. That's not how you make a baby. A tainug from nitzochen is good when you're playing chess, not when you're making a baby. And the same is true with all of them. If you bring in the wrong tainug, you're ruining the result. The chachamim of our generation, including some frume chachamim, are convinced that if you can add any kind of tainug and make it a little more interesting and exciting, it's all for the better. And it's mamish sakonas nefashos. You're destroying a kid's life.